Hello, I'm DP here with an opinion segment, the German Bluff. Now, like I said, this is an opinion segment on Germany. I do have bias, and it will be presented with facts, although it will be a lot of opinions. Uh, it will not be 100% truth news. There is bias here, and I don't want it to be categorized under news. So it all started off when I sent this picture to Midas. He was pretty upset about it, and I was too. So he agreed to help us in defending ourselves against France. Now, alliance. He wanted to ally with me, but that really turned into an occupation. Um, I never agreed for him to really occupy me. I agreed to an alliance, but that's how it really ended up, and I didn't. I mean, I was a little upset, but I wasn't like I was gonna go with it because I mean, I kind of have to. So here's the first map of Europe by Midas. It showed a German occupied North Italy, which, by the way, he pressured me into the split, but I deleted the old Italy Discord, so I have no proof on that, so I'm not going to go into that detail. Um, I was pretty surprised when this came out. I thought North Italy was going to be us, but no, we're occupied by Germany, which was very confusing at first, but I once again just went along with it. Here was the battle plan here. I'm sure they're not using this anymore because this isn't what it's going to be like anymore. I just added it because I thought you would be interested in it. And notice how it says here from German occupied Italy. Really? Really? Once again, mildly upset, but I didn't really say anything to him. But then after that, he was suspicious of Techie Tree because Techie Tree was on to him. Like Techie thought it was suspicious that this was happening. So then Midas, and I had no idea that any of this was really happening. Like that was the case. I didn't know that he was messaging me this because he was um he was referring to Techie was on to him. Because of course he wouldn't. It I agreed with him because disagree with him and die. But he said I advise removing him from the administration now. He could be spying as we speak. In that case, I am organizing another plan for the French. I really didn't want to do that. I really, really didn't. Here was when he contacted me. Why was I demoted? I don't even know if I'm leaving yet. I've been advised to let you go and do what you want because you wanted to go start your own faction. I won't defy orders. He he was really sad, and that really made me sad too that the Germans did this. He and he was right here. I let Midas walk all over me, and I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have. And they weren't in control of us. And at this time, Midas had me believing that they had 43 people, which is absolutely ridiculous. We know for a fact that there it was not 43 people in Germany, most likely three total. And I really did not like talking to Techie about this because I knew that I was in the wrong there, but I was pressured into it, and once again, that's very unfortunate. And here the top message is, I mean, this is he was right. Techie was correct. The fact that Germany threatened you should at least make you know that he's not here just to help. He was Techie was correct, and that's the best part about this. I can appreciate him now because he was correct, looking back on it. But when I showed Midas the screenshots of him, of Techie being sad like that, this was his response here. You had to. If you want to unite Italy and make your faction survive, you do things that are going to hurt. And for the record, I am not walking all over you. I am informing you that the best option is what comes out of my mouth because I know what I'm doing. One, that's arrogant. Two, come on, Techie's a good friend of mine. I mean, this isn't serious. This isn't like real life stuff. But naive me went along with it. It was a terrible idea to go along with it. I can't believe I actually did it. And here was the new map here. They actually gave us our own flag this time. So at least that was nice. But as you can see, everybody was here. And what's misleading about this is that Alvarez never officially joined the Axis powers. They were never a part of it, and you'll see that later. But they were never a part of it. It was very, very misleading. But yeah, here it looks very, very one-sided when really it's not. And at this point, I was on Germany's side, so I didn't really like the French in South Italy. Um, but I, I mean, I really should have been on France's side, if I'm being honest. And here's when they added Austria-Hungary, which only had one confirmed member at the time. Only one confirmed member. This was complete propaganda. This was an attack. Uh, it was a It was meant to scare the French, basically. And I mean, it just bad. That's all I can say. I'm at a loss for words because that was pretty bad. One member, and I I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Okay, and then this happened. Germany is dropping support for northern Italy, and until you unite Italy and under your rule, you are cut from the Axis powers. But earlier, he said, focus on reuniting Italy. You cannot be divided, a civil war. Start one, and we will supply you. How does 21 members, armored tanks, and bombing squadrons sound? Can you handle supplying them? And here's him throwing another random number in, 21. And here is proof that he started the Civil War. He was the one that started the split, not me. Not me. He was the one that started it, and there's my proof there. Just awful, just awful, completely hypocritical there, and that was bad. Like I was extremely salty at that point. I couldn't believe it. I really could not believe it. They used us and left us to rot when we weren't useful anymore. I that was the last straw, honestly. And here's more of him talking. This was sent from Pi, so thank you, Pi, for sending this to me. But uh, here's Midas talking to Pi about uniting, and Pi says no at the time, and he says, I'm not supporting Northern Italy, like he wants us to unite. You're not going to control us. We made that decision later on our own, but still. And he says, because I got dragged into this. You were not dragged into this. You were the one that started the split. You were the one that started the war. Why? 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 Just lies all the way around, and I don't appreciate it. I'm gonna get you back. But for now, I just have to sit here and live with it. And then here was the official announcement here. This was the first one here. Soon after, the day after, Patagonia left. That day after. And he says he's going to no longer allow controversy against Germany and news about Germany to prevent war from outbursting. Well, here it is. Here's your news against Germany. And yes, I will hold you responsible for dissolving countries. I will. I'm not going to let you get away with this when we go to war. I'm just not. I'm just not. And, okay, so we're skipping ahead a little bit. Italy had united and then dissolved after that. But then I brought it back, and then they asked us to join them. And it didn't exactly go like that, but still, uh, it what am I gonna say? This is the gist of it. There we go. That's the gist of it. So here's the new map here. We're skipping ahead a little bit. This is before they announced. This was after they announced Finland. We skipped a couple maps here, but here's the map that's projected here. And then I released this. I released Chronic News Special Report, Every Known GeoQuestia Nation. And this is really the game changer. This said Austria-Hungary had one member. It was probably propaganda. Then soon after, oh look, Austria-Hungary no longer exists. Hmm, that just confirms my suspicion. It was propaganda. It was nothing real. Like, that was never going to happen. Ever. And now we're going to go to the German Backlash compilation. This was before Britannia deciding to leave, Alvarez speaking out, different people. I'll just go through this. I'll give each one 10 seconds each. On to the next one. And on to the next one. I don't think I'm going to give all of these 10 seconds because I just realized that took way too long. Next one. This one's a little longer. Next one. This one doesn't need very long. Next. This one's the longest one. And I think this is the final one here. And then, soon after, a new map's released. This one just today. Britannia is gone from the Axis powers, and I really do applaud them for that. Germany's corrupt, they're liars, they're manipulators, and they're not going to do anything they actually say. They're going to claim maybe northeastern Italy, not northeastern Italy, northeastern Germany. But yeah, I applaud you, Britannia. You did very good in that decision there. And that is actually it here for now. I think I went through everything. This was just a quick, well, not really quick, self-created video because I felt like I had to get this out. It was absolutely ridiculous. Also, one note about the German Backlash compilation, um, compilation. There we go. Um, that was after I went public about my struggles with Germany. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my opinion, supported with facts. Got pretty heated for a little bit, but I'll see you later. Bye.